and stress. Parenting can be a mess. Being a woman is hard enough without adding on that extra stuff. We'll cover topics of every kind. Helpful resources we will find. We'll even drink a bottle of wine. Join us. It will be a real good time. Hi, I'm Amanda.
And I'm Nikki.
And welcome to Working Mom's Wine, where we drink a bottle of wine
And whine about our crazy, busy, stressful working mom lives while trying to provide either fun or resources and ideas to help you guys and us along the way. And of course, as
And today,
always, all parents are welcome.
that's right. And
We just
today
call it
we
working
are,
moms because we're working moms.
that's right. We're also trying to buy bars. I know, we're only like, what, 8 months behind the trend? But we're going to do it. Oh, and for the
I didn't
record,
even know that
I
was a
had,
trend.
yeah, goodbye chocolate was a thing for a while. I had some more of these, and I opened one up, and it was normal. And it was pretty good, but I don't know that I would pay extra for that kind of chocolate on the regular. But the ones that we had were
Yeah.
definitely stale and like dried out because the one I had was not that dried out.
Okay.
I'm so excited. And we're not talking about our wine today because we're both drinking like the usual bottom box. I got to finish that up.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I can't open it.
Ooh,
It's the wine
okay.
corks all over again.
Oh, I made a chocolate mess.
I got it. Yeah, I feel like on the commercials or whatever, they're
Oh
much
my
easier
God.
to bite into without making a mess.
That's pretty good.
I'm a fan.
This is much
This
better
is
than that stale
interesting.
one.
Imagine that. Look at this picture.
Mm-hmm.
Barely. Barely
The
any cream
line
in
of
there.
green is like tiny. It's
Uh-huh.
mostly
The
chocolate.
chocolate is good, but we got robbed.
I wonder if the middle
That's
pieces will be a little more. Probably not.
well, that's what I'm wondering.
It's
Like
like
maybe
just
even though
this
they're
one
like
little sliver.
sectioned, right? Weird. I bought my mother-in-law like 4 different brands of it for her
Mhm.
birthday. I'm gonna have to ask if they were all like that or if some of them were like decently. Like I feel ripped off. I paid $10 for those each,
Jeez.
but it's good quality chocolate. Well, usually they're more, but
They're
these
very
were
good.
these were on sale. That must be why. Anyway, today we're gonna whine about subscriptions.
Everything has a subscription and everything is
It sure
expensive.
does. I shouldn't need a subscription for, you know, cameras in my house or the gaming consoles we have, like the Nintendos and the Xbox. If you want to pay a little extra to have access to vintage games, cool, but you shouldn't have to need a subscription to get online and play with your friends. And I know there are like free versions of those, but I remember it was getting really difficult to operate without those free versions. And it's like, I'm not even doing that much. Like, I game by myself. But
Yeah.
one of the biggest things, in my opinion, is a lot of the subscriptions that we have are to streaming platforms. And the whole idea was cable was way too expensive and you had all these channels you didn't need. And you could just pick a streaming service that you liked and pay them like $10 a month and have access to the things that you do want. And then maybe you'd pick 2 or 3 and you're spending $30 a month instead of $150 a month. Well, now you have Netflix at $27 and Disney Plus at $27. And yes, there are cheaper versions, but if you want like the no ads, bundled, whatever, how much
Multi-screen.
is
Yeah.
Peacock and Paramount? Because I never actually paid for those.
Paramount is $60 for a year, so it's not bad.
Okay, that's
It's a
not
pretty
as
cheap
bad.
one. The Peacock one, I want to say mom does $5 a month, but she gets some special Amazon Prime deal
Yeah.
on it. So I don't know what
I
it
know I
is
got
normally.
something for free through Verizon for a while. I can't remember which
Yeah.
platform it was. And like
We
today,
get HBO Max through my phone
Oh
bill.
yeah. That's another thing because on Hulu you'll go look at things and they'll be like, "Oh, well you can only watch this if it's Hulu with HBO Max." And it's like, "What?"
Or stars or
So,
whatever. Yeah.
and you can't even split the cost with family anymore because everybody's like, "Nope, it's got to be per household."
Mm-hmm.
They're ruining my life.
Mine too.
I went and got Crunchyroll today. I've been putting it off. That's one of the few that you can still get away with using someone else's login. And so I've been using our other sister's login forever.
I don't know what Crunchyroll is.
Crunchyroll is anime, and
It's
there's
anime.
some,
Okay.
yeah, there's some anime that like you can watch on Netflix or Hulu or whatever. You can only watch up to a certain point. If you have preferences on whether you're watching it in English or Japanese, you can only do that up to a certain point, and then it automatically switches over to the Japanese version, things like that. So on
Hmm.
Crunchyroll, you can watch a lot more of it, and I will say you can watch quite a bit for free. But there are a
Okay.
couple things that I'm watching where they're current shows, they're continuously coming out, and I got to a point where I was out of episodes on any other platform and I had to go to Crunchyroll. I've been bumming off of Carissa's for a while and I thought, I had a good month. I'm going to pay for a year subscription when my commission check shows up. So in the meantime, I'll do the free trial and then by the time it ends, my commission check will be here. I could spend 80 bucks, $100 a year on this thing. It is
Hmm.
definitely $11 a month. It's so expensive. Everything's so expensive and we can't afford that in this
Yeah.
economy.
Yeah. No. I had a couple big repairs hit my home and I had to go in and like delete all of my subscriptions to anything.
Yeah.
I had to cut my savings in half. I had to like go to bare bones, right? And of course, right when that happens, all this stuff comes onto Netflix that I want to watch. And
Of
like,
course.
it's so annoying. It's so annoying. But I did wind up getting my side hustle back up and running. It hit some snags outside of my control in like September, and I've been unable to work it basically. So I finally got that figured out. So maybe I'll be
Yeah, that
able
was
to
a
add
mess.
one back in.
But yeah, it's
Yeah.
like you've got Netflix and Disney and maybe Crunchyroll and Paramount and Peacock and what am I forgetting?
And Prime
I always
Video and HBO
Prime.
Max and like,
Yes. I never mentioned Hulu because mine's with Disney, but there's Hulu too.
yeah,
And
and
then
ESPN and sports channels and
yeah,
tickets
and
and
you can pay for YouTube.
YouTube TV or
Yeah.
YouTube regular without the ads in the YouTube video. But basically, since I do the Paramount, she doesn't charge me for the YouTube, and it's
Nice.
beautiful. And I already
Yeah.
paid for the Paramount this year before I had to slice and dice my budget, so
Mm,
we've
how
got
fun.
that one already.
Hmm.
So basically,
But
I
that's the
have
thing too.
HBO, Paramount, and YouTube to get me through.
We use Marco Polo a lot. If you want to
Mm-hmm.
fast forward slow conversations or use emojis at all or anything like that, guess what? Subscription.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yep, I had to cut
I
that one
feel like
too.
theirs is pricey.
Yeah, they do like what is it like 120 for the year and you can have up to 5 people on it.
Yeah.
So, if you have people to split it
So
between, it's not the worst.
that's true.
Um,
That's true. But
but
usually, like
in
last
our
year, you just
family,
paid for it. This year, I'm just paying
yeah.
for it. Yeah.
In our family, there's usually at least 3 to 4 of us going through a large budgetary
hmm
crisis of some kind. And so
Yep.
someone just
We all
picks up
take
the tab.
turns. It's equity around here.
That's right.
It's Nikki's turn to have all the expensive financial repairs.
Whew. I'm actually meeting with a financial advisor through my
Oh, good.
workplace retirement company or whatever. And I laid it all out in the description of why I'm seeking advice for or whatever. And I think it's
Yeah.
really meant more for retirement savings advice. But I was like, look,
I think they
all of this
technically
just
are
happened.
too, but
I don't know what decision to make. Please help.
and you're
So hopefully they'll at least be able to point me in the right direction.
there's a very good chance that you are paying for this service anyway, like it's worked into your
Yeah.
plan. So, hey,
Yeah.
you need help. He's a financial advisor. He should give you some financial advice.
Yeah. If it's really good advice, maybe he'll make some commission somewhere at some point.
Speaking of subscriptions, the rowing machine is another thing that came with a subscription. It's a rowing machine.
Oh my
And
God.
yes,
Is it like
it came,
Peloton where you have the screen and you
yeah,
can, yeah.
yeah, and it came with the little tablet and whatever. But if I'm paying you what, 1500 bucks for a rowing machine, give me a tablet with a bunch of preloaded scenery on it, or just give me access to that. Don't make me pay monthly for scenery. I'll position this thing in front of my window
It's not
and
for
open the
classes,
window.
it's just for scenery?
I just I'm sure it wasn't actually Peloton. It was like Nordic Track or something. I'm
Oh,
sure there are probably classes on there, but all I wanted to do was turn it on and see my stats and have the like thingy going. And that you
yeah.
had to have a subscription for.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
Whew,
And
excuse me.
that's the thing. Like, I guess I
Everything,
understand
everything.
why Ring might charge you a little money every month to keep your videos or whatever. But maybe, like, even with Google, if you have Gmail, you get up to a certain amount for free. So, okay, Ring, store the videos for like 2 weeks or something for free. And then if people want to keep them longer, then you charge them.
Yeah, that would be
Just like
nice.
if I want to upgrade my storage, then I pay for it for a month and then I knock it back down after I take everything off my phone because that's where all my storage gets ate up.
One of the things
Pictures.
I keep telling myself I'm going to do is research the kinds of cameras that don't have the cloud and the internet. They just
Hmm.
record and it goes onto like an SD card and you can
Yeah,
swap out the card when it gets full and have all the
yeah,
videos or whatever.
that
I
would be
just
cool.
like, never have the time to like sit down and figure that out. And now I don't have the money to buy cameras. So
I feel you.
Ring auto charges me like it did yesterday for
Yep.
too much money. And I go,
And that's another
when it
thing.
comes through on my card.
It's all on this auto charge, and you probably got no warning.
Mm-mm.
Like, we need
Not from
emails a couple
Amazon.
of days before things are going to redo themselves so that we can go, oh, yeah, I want to keep doing
Yes.
that, or oh, no, I actually need to
At
pause it,
least,
cancel it, whatever.
right. At least a lot of other places do that. Like I use Dollar Shave for the razors, Chewy for the
Yeah.
dog stuff,
Yeah,
Butcher
that's what I
Box
like
for the
about,
grass fed meat. Like they
yeah,
all give me a warning, like, hey, this is gonna happen in like
yeah.
3 to 5 days. Go change it if you don't. You know?
That's what I like about Bellamy too. They do the same thing. Like, if you
Yeah.
have, because they have an option to where you can just buy things or you can buy things on a subscription for a bit of a discount, although they've just like redone like all of that. But
That's
all
how
of that to
Chewy does it
say,
too.
when your subscription is getting ready, right, exactly, they email you a few days beforehand and you can be like, oh no, I'm going to go in and cancel that. That would be nice. Everyone else. I need to
So
make a
many
Chewy
things are on
order.
subscription now.
I know.
My probiotic, prebiotic, whichever one it is, that's on a subscription service.
And you can get things subscription on Amazon too. Like, I ended up
Mm-hmm.
with a whole extra bottle of these pills that are supposed to help you not have hangovers because I just wanted to order one on Prime Week and try them out. And now I have two. And I do feel like it did a good job, but like I just don't drink that heavily that often.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna have
Yeah.
these two bottles forever.
Could probably sell them to someone at work
I probably could because
right
it was
before
a
the next
lady at work,
party.
right? Well, it was a lady at work that like told me about them, so I could probably be like, "Hey, I accidentally got an extra one." But like sometimes
Just
too,
to
like I'll just
preface, not that I think everybody at Amanda's job is a drunk or anything. I
we
just know
drink
they
a
have a
lot.
lot of parties and they drink.
We drink a lot. In
And
fact,
sometimes people get fired for acting poorly at these events.
yeah.
So
Yeah, don't do that, guys. If your job is one
don't
that's
do
like
it.
relatively laid back and cool and lets you drink,
Don't ruin it for everybody.
manage yourself. Right.
Be professional.
Yeah, you're an adult. Be an adult. She who shall
Let's
not be
see.
named has a subscription. Because if you say her name, you're going to set off 15 devices in everyone's house.
Oh, true. Okay. I mean, every streaming radio service you want to listen to has their
I
own
know. I'm like, maybe I should
cost
just flip
now.
through my phone and be
That's the
like,
nice
okay,
thing
what app
about
do I have? Because every app has a subscription.
that's the nice thing about doing YouTube ad free. It comes with YouTube Music subscription. So
Mm.
when we got on that with Carissa, I got on to YouTube Music too, and I use that
Oh
in
yeah,
the
and then
car.
there's Apple TV.
Mm-hmm. There's just so many. It's hard
Yeah.
to. You can get subscriptions for DoorDash and Instacart that like give you
Yep.
discounts every time you
And
order or
Grubhub.
whatever.
That's what it
Mm-hmm.
is. I have Grubhub for free right now. I had Instacart for free for a while, and now it's Grubhub.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's through Verizon. Companies are companies, and they need to make money. And the way you made money when TV, like antenna TV and cable TV, were the primary sources of media, has shifted because you can't rely on ratings and viewings as much through that system. Um,
Yeah.
and that they have to come up with something. But I do believe, in my own humble opinion, that there is a way to have a free tier for everything and then graduated payment tiers depending on what people want, what their expendable budget looks like. And that way everyone can still, like, maybe it's Paramount Plus and we're watching Survivor 3 days late instead of getting it live that night or whatever. But there
You socialist.
should be something better. I know. Might as well move to New York right now and become Mom Donnie's best friend. Did I say his name right? I don't
Mm-hmm.
even know if I. Yeah.
There's a
Oh,
whole viral song about that. The name's Mom Donnie.
oh,
Mamandr,
that's
something like
funny.
that.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
I might be spelling that wrong because my memory's not great, but yeah.
That's
Someone
funny.
said it wrong in some interview or something, and there's a sound clip of him
Oh,
saying, the name's like, and so then they did one of those robot like repeat remix things
that's
with it.
hilarious.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
At least, and if you're not gonna let us share with like our entire family, maybe we get to share with like a specific number of people. Hmm? Maybe
Yeah.
we get to share with like maybe we get to have like
I
three
don't
profiles.
I don't understand the problem with like back then they before they made that rule, they used to just limit how many screens could play it at one time. What was wrong with
Yeah,
that?
do that. Do that.
Like go back to that.
That way, when your kid goes to college, because guess what?
Sorry.
Netflix, they're not going to be in your house every 30 days to
Mm-mm.
confirm that they are still a member of your family.
And who
We're
wants to
not
be
going to
doing
have
that
issues.
email jazz every
Yeah.
30
At
days?
least Disney's was pretty decent. Like, we were all at our mom's house, wanted to watch some stuff on Disney while we hung out and played games and whatever. And all I had to
Yeah, I
do
wanted to watch a
was,
Muppet Christmas Carol. How dare
that's what
I?
it was. That's what it was. I just got a code sent to my phone
I
and I told them what the code was and they put it in the TV and we were good to go because I was able to confirm that I was there. So
need to do
that
that
is a
tonight
pretty
when we
good
get off of
system.
here.
But with Netflix, you have to like be physically on the IP address or something. Like you would have to physically
Yeah.
come over here. And that
Yeah.
is annoying.
It is annoying.
But yeah. Or have a thing where
How
like
dare they?
don't make it a whole $8 plus to add a
Yeah.
family member. Make it
So
like
yeah, so Netflix with ads
$5.
is $8 a month. If I want to add myself to one of my family members' plans so I can use their plan, it is $8 a month. Why wouldn't I just get my own? Like there should be like
Right.
a dollar
Like
discount or something at least.
more than
Like
that, yeah.
why is that so hard?
Yeah. And you can't have that much overhead streaming service. Let your employees work from home if that's your supposed overhead. Make less Netflix originals because 90% of them suck anyway. I know we're picking on Netflix, but this goes for a few different companies.
I've been really into the Netflix originals, so I can't.
Well, a lot of the ones that I watched have been like remakes of things I like, and they didn't do a good job. As always, thanks for joining us. Um, if there's something that we have left out in the things that shouldn't have a subscription to them category, feel free to comment below. Maybe we
Fitness
can all
subscription.
move to New York and revolt and become socialists together.
It's better than what we got now.
hmm But we don't get political right. Oops, just kidding.
Of course not.
But yeah, we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.